So y'all, I'm here today in my Zack Snyder's Justice League hoodie. I even got my Invincible shirt on underneath, y'all. I am a superhero fanatic, as you can see. And when Netflix announced a new superhero show, I had to get on it, y'all. But is Jupiter's Legacy a good, worthwhile superhero show when compared to shows like Invincible, WandaVision, and even The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Guys, let's talk about it. But before we dive into this review, my name's Leo Wydell, and hook your boy up with that HBO special. Do y'all know what that is? No, that's not the home box office. HBO Max don't got a discount this month, but that's the Help a Brother Out special, guys. Hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, and hit like on this video for videos on the latest in movies, TV shows, anime, with a little sprinkle of gaming, guys. This is Geekly Goods. That's what we talk on the channel, and guys, thank you so much for tuning into the video. But let's talk about Jupiter's Legacy, and I got some good and a lot of bad, to be honest with you. Jupiter's Legacy follows the first generation of superheroes who have kept the world safe for nearly a century. Now, their children must live up to their legacy in an epic drama that spans decades and navigates the dynamics of family, power, and loyalty. The series stars Josh Duhamel, Ben Daniels, Leslie Bibb, Elena Kampouris, I hope I'm saying that right, Andrew Horton, Mike Wade, and Matt Lanter. Anna Kana also makes an appearance as well. Shout out to a huge YouTuber here on the platform. But let's start out with what works, you all. And what works, I really do like some of the powers. I really do enjoy, especially some of the themes as well. A big theme in this show that is kind of talked about, what I would have loved to see a lot more of, is this theme of should you kill, should you not, when is it appropriate, when is it not? Because the group that they're in, the superhero group that they have formed, they have what's called the code, and one rule in the code is to never kill anybody. And I like that there's a little bit of push and pull with that rule. There are moments in the season that really do challenge that very old law. And to be frank here, these superheroes were born in like the 1930s. So times were way different when they ended up getting their powers in the beginning. So times are different, times have changed. When is it necessary to kill? When is it necessary to kill in self-defense? It plays on that a lot, and I like that theme a lot too. And then you've got the brother and sister and family dynamic of Chloe, Brandon, Sheldon, and Lady Liberty. And what I like about this family dynamic is you've got this contrast between the brother and the sister. You've got Brandon, who is like his father's shadow, the utopian, the leader of the group. And then you've got Chloe, who is the complete opposite. Very defiant of her father, doesn't abide by the code. It's not that she's out here killing folks, but she doesn't want to be a part of the group. She doesn't want that pressure. She doesn't want to be known as the utopian's daughter. So it's really cool to have this duality between the brother and the sister and the daughter and son of the utopian and Lady Liberty, who are the two leaders of this group. Guys, those are really good qualities about this show. I like the theme. I like the dynamic between the brother and sister and the whole family. I also like the dynamic between the two brothers, Walter, who is Brainwave in the show, and Sheldon, who is the utopian. They're both members of this superhero group. But those three qualities are really strong to me. I really like the theme of fighting against the code. I like the duality in the brother and the sister and the family dynamic and how that plays into the family, because Lady Liberty does have a soft spot for Chloe. I mean, it's her daughter. She loves her. So she really wants her to, you know, abide by the code and be by the rules, but she's not that type of person. And then you've got these really decent, cool powers. That's another thing that works for me. I like the powers a little bit. I didn't really like the visual effects that went along with them, but we'll get into that a little bit later, guys. But those are the things that work for me. I do like the characters, especially the brother and the sister. I really liked Chloe. I really like Lady Liberty. I really like the utopian. And I like that questioning of the code. But guys, let me get into what didn't work. Listen, I'm gonna be real. The visual effects for me wasn't hitting at all. I just thought the visual effects looked cheap. I thought they didn't really look that great. Villains that use specific powers and abilities, I wasn't feeling. There were hair and makeup issues all over the place. I didn't like the wigs. I didn't like a lot of the makeup. Was not feeling that, guys. Some of the outfits and costumes looked a little cheesy. I did like the Utopian and Lady Liberties, but some of the outfits, guys, I was like, what are we doing, y'all? Sky High had better selection than this. What are we doing? So there were a lot of bad qualities, to be honest about it. And the biggest bad quality, in my opinion, unfortunately, is the story. There is a pretty good story, and like I was alluding to earlier, about the code and about defining the code. And there's also another beat of actually passing the mantle to the next generation and trying to get them into the group and pull them into abiding by the code and passing down all these morals. But man, it is all dragged down by exploring the past. There's a huge plot on exploring the past and how these heroes actually got their powers, and that just doesn't work for the series overall, you guys. It really drags things down and really doesn't help bring out the good parts of the story, which are passing the mantle and going against the code and creating a new wave and new generation of superheroics. No, they kind of abandon and throw that out to explore the original members getting their powers. I'm gonna be real here. I would have been down for just 1 or 2 episodes of them getting them powers, but man, we gotta go 4 or 5, 6 episodes of them doing that. Like, dude, I was not feeling that, guys, and it just really threw me out of it. That plus the pretty poor visual effects, a lot of slow-mo, guys, and I'm happy it was not digital slow-mo, but guys, come on. It felt like every time a fight went down, it was just slow-mo after slow-mo after slow-mo after slow-mo. The fight choreography wasn't that great, guys. I really wanted to like this series because I liked how the trailer looked. I really enjoy superhero shows, superhero media, comic books, so much about superheroes, so I was really looking forward to it. I really wish I could just sing praises about this series, but that story of the past blending in and them finding and traveling to find their powers just really dragged this series down. That, along with unfortunately, the bad hair and makeup, the somewhat okay action sequences, and a lot of other things just really tore this down for me. But there was one other good quality. There's a twist that comes out in the end that I admit I didn't see coming. A couple of my colleagues really saw it from the beginning, but I'll just be honest with you guys. I didn't see it coming, so that really did help the series in for me, and it did make me want a season 2 just to kind of peek into the door and see, okay, what's gonna happen next? And then I ended up going to read the comic, so I already know what's gonna happen next. But guys, if I had to give Jupiter's Legacy a rating, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm going with a 5 out of 10. I really just was not feeling where the story was going. It really drifted off course for me, unfortunately, and a lot of the other bad qualities added on top of that just didn't do it for me, you guys, because I like Chloe and Brandon, the son of Utopian and Lady Liberty, the son and daughter of Utopian and Lady Liberty. I would have loved to explore them a lot more, but unfortunately, we just did not get to because of how bad the story was dragged down. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What did you think of Jupiter's Legacy if you've seen it already? If not, are you going to check it out? To be honest, kind of tread your own waters with this one. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but if you just really love superhero media and you're like, look, every new superhero show or movie that comes out, I am there. Look, I don't blame you. I'm that way. I don't blame you. Go for it, but proceed with caution is all I'm saying, you guys. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new here, hook your boy up with that subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.